No.
Why don't we do a take two?
Wait a minute, let's start again. Hello.
Hi, this is Ron Vodry.
This is Alex Nussbaum.
This is Jason Fraser.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Hey, this is Ray Zwicker.
All right, world. My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina Walkinshaw.
This is Eddie Deliseppi.
This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne.
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the... fuck something.
Comedy hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Dazing. Not really, I'm overworking, but dazing. The holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is Gay Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, a.k.a. the Island Hipster, hashtag hipster business.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people like that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Show. You and me belong, just like the flowers, laughing all day long. People I need to lose, sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne. It's a show. It's not an hour. It's a show. It's okay.
Such a beautiful waste of time.
Okay.
A waste of time.
Yeah, buddy.
A beautiful waste of time.
Welcome one, welcome all.
A waste of time.
To the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant. There she is. Let's turn this down a notch. Coming at you with a brand new episode on a Wednesday, of course. It's Hump Day.
How could you forget about Hump Day?
Coming at you, broadcasting from Lemon Press Studios in the beautiful Gatineau Hills. Hi. What else do I usually say off the top? I'm rusty.
Oh boy.
It's Wednesday, November 10th.
We appreciate you.
Subscribe. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Subscribe on all your favorite podcast platforms. We're there. Everywhere podcasts are available. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Please leave a review on Apple Podcasts. And if you're watching us live, we're doing a rando bonus live drop here at 4:42 on a Wednesday afternoon. Exciting times all around.
We're unboxing, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to be unboxing a KookiJar. We got, as you know, this episode is brought to you by KookiJar. Go to KookiJar.com. Sigurda, spelled KOOKI jar.com, and enter promo code JD Show at checkout for 15% off and free shipping anywhere in Canada.
It's quality.
Yeah, we went through some of the... we just had images on yesterday's show. Today we're going to do a real live unboxing.
I love it.
So that's what we do here. I've got so many screens open on my computer.
Like that's a show-offy thing. This, for some reason, I'm putting in the password, but it's not working. No, I apologize. I did screw up. I didn't realize you actually started the recording of the show, though. You said come down anytime.
Literally every day.
I thought you were going to start the recording when I came down.
Oh, well, no, because we have a 9-minute...
I know, but you said come down anytime. I misunderstood. Anyways, why don't you vamp, Jen? So, here we are doing... we decided to do this extra episode because we hadn't done any episodes for a long time, as you know, loyal listener. And then...
Oh, this is yesterday's comments.
But at least it's loaded. Reload it. Just press reload.
Where?
I'll do it.
All right, there you go.
Fun.
So, what were you just saying?
Yeah. So we're doing this because we're going to do the unboxing.
We're going to do the unboxing, and also we have decided on a new schedule officially. It's going to be Mondays and Wednesdays, brand new episodes, live streamed at 10 a.m. Eastern, 11 Atlantic. Mondays and Wednesdays. There it is.
Yay!
That's our new schedule. And, by the way, today we announce another announcement. So many announcements today. So we're going to do, every day we're going to do 15 minutes to an hour on the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant, and then introducing the after show.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Julien Dionne after show with Jen Grant, available exclusively on patreon.com/JDShowPod.
That's very exciting.
Patreon.com/JDShowPod. So every episode, so twice a week, we're going to have, by the way, how's the feed? Does it look clean?
Let me take a look. I'm just saying hello to Ken. I haven't seen Ken in a while,
Yes,
so I just
Ken
wanted
tuning
to say
in.
a quick hello.
Ken gets a round of applause. He's engineered this soundboard.
Oh,
But anyway, patreon.com/JDShowPod. I'm going, and it's this is the new logo, the Julien Dionne After Show with Jen Grant. Available
love it.
exclusively at patreon.com.
Yeah, the feed looks great.
So come check it out. Well, there's you can either sign up for the video and live stream tier, which is basically have access to live streams as we do them, the after show, and video or audio only podcasts. So there's two tiers there exclusively. Once again, patreon.com/JDShowPod. We're going to do the after show. It'll be anywhere from, 15 minutes. Sometimes it'll go long. We'll do an extra hour. We'll have guests too, because what we'll do when we interview guests on the show, we'll book them for about a half hour in, and then 20 minutes in, we switch on to the after show. So
I just had a really good idea.
Go ahead.
Should I share it right now?
Of course. This is what we do.
Maybe we should do Are You Mariah or Yoko as a Patreon treat.
That's a great idea. That's a segment we used to do. We've talked about it on the show before.
But they'll find out.
Why don't you explain the premise of the show real quick? Yeah.
Okay.
Succinct.
So, when you're listening to like one of your favorite songs,
Go
and you
ahead.
have your earbuds in or your headphones, and you're singing away, you're really
And
going
now,
for it.
Julien Dionne presents
This is
Are
the-
You Mariah
The
or
jingle for it.
Yoko.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I meant to play it in the
Okay.
background as you were explaining, but it came in hot, really loud.
That's okay. So when you're listening to a song you really, really love, or you're getting into, and then you're listening to it with earbuds on, so you think you sound amazing because you can't hear your own voice. All you can hear is the actual original track. So sometimes I wonder, because I tell myself I think I'm a pretty good singer, but then I'm like, am I though? Am I? So I thought it would be a really funny segment to go against a guest, and they get to pick the song they want.
Right.
And then we both sing the same song, and Julien decides on who's the better singer. It's funny though. You have to see people do it.
It's really great. Basically,
really
you sing
hilarious.
with headphones on. You can't hear your voice, and you sound insane, and you're screaming, and we judge who's the better singer without stripped down.
And you get points for enthusiasm, of course.
Oh, yes, you do. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll
my
add that
gosh.
to. So anytime we have a guest, we'll do a Mariah or Yoko segment
it's so funny.
on the after show exclusively. Once again, available at patreon.com/JDShowPod.
And I genuinely get nervous. I get nervous before I'm going to go.
We've done some great ones. We've done with K-Trev, with Derek Sagan, with Alison Dorr, with Christina Walkinshaw.
Maybe we...
Yes.
Maybe we could play like a couple of the really funny ones.
Yeah, we'll put together a montage of Are You Mariah or Yoko?
Too bad we don't have video of it.
I know. We will now from now on because video is the future, and that's what we do here at the Julien Dionne Show After Show with Jen Grant.
Yeah.
Actually, that should be the name, the Julien Dionne Show After Show. Sure. Well, anyway, we're working on it, but go to patreon.com/
You've definitely done work. Look at all that you've
Show
done.
Pod.
Amazing.
Yes, Queen. So today's just a rando episode, but from now on, Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. live streamed and available shortly after the live stream on Apple Podcast and Spotify and every other major podcast platform.
I'm excited to have like a regular schedule.
I know, because it was all very up in the air. Well, we might do bonus episodes peppered in there if we have a guest sometime midweek. I might do a French version of the podcast on Fridays. I was thinking weekend shows. We could do that for Patreon, like Patreon content, do weekend shows and so on. Anyway.
I love it. Ken's watching on YouTube or live right now, and he says, fun way to add entertainment. And he said, also nice looking logo. And you know what, Ken, I have to say, I know I'm biased, but Julien is multi-talented. Ooh. I feel like you underuse some of my favorite sound effects.
Yeah?
Yeah, like... You know I hate that one, so don't do that one. It's just to the right of the one you just did. Well, maybe you should wash it? No, not that one. The ah.
Oh my God.
That's so good.
That one? Oh my God?
Yeah, and what about the one?
The oh my God?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and the one below it. No, not. I like that one, of course. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Oh, okay, I'll use
What about
them
the
more.
guy OMG?
Oh my God.
Not as much.
Like,
my
this
God.
one sounds like a robotic voice. It sounds like a... It sounds like,
funny.
hey Siri, say oh my God.
Oh my God.
All right, I'll use it more.
No, I was just saying.
I don't know where that's from, but anyway. Love it. So in the name of content, we're creating more of it.
Ooh, Ken from YouTube says that's coming from a guy that did the Gringos logo, that hot sauce that we sponsored us for the longest time.
We don't talk about them anymore. They're dead to us. No, not true.
God,
obviously. Doug remains one of my closest friends.
He's the best.
One of my closest dead to me friends. By the way, speaking of content, we're obsessed with content, and this is like, I realized how my world's doing what we do, being in show business. I've realized that it's normal for us to kind of always have that like thinking of content, but it's not normal for regular people. Mm-hmm. And I've never felt like more of a smaller man than when we had our wood guy deliver. We just had a bunch of wood delivered, firewood for the winter.
Yes.
And when he was dumping the trailer full of wood in the carport, I thought, well, this is great content. So I was just standing there filming him. And I felt like, and we made eye contact at some point, and I'm just holding, as he's like, because he's standing outside of the truck, and he's like lifting the things, like, and like the thing's going up, and I'm standing, and I'm trying to hide my phone because it's shameful, and I'm just like, because I'm a grown man, I'm 38 years old, and I'm standing there with my phone filming this other grown man dumping wood with my phone in the name of content. And I thought our world is so removed and different from a normal person. He didn't even probably think what I was. He was probably like, he's probably filming me in case I fuck up or something, or just like for liability. You know what I mean? Like that time I cleaned a house in Astoria, Queens, and the guy just took a picture of me at the end just for liability.
Can you please just quickly tell
I already told that story.
I know, but it's been a while.
When we were,
and I mean, I've heard this story, and I want to hear it again.
When we were living in New York, I was cleaning houses as a way to make cash money because I was an undocumented worker living in New York.
What was the name of your company?
Doing stand-up, Astoria Cleaners. Because we lived in Astoria, I put flyers up in the neighborhood and got some calls.
Oh my gosh!
And I probably made couple grand with that. Just cash money. It's not bad.
Yeah.
For cleaning houses, but this
Better
one
than
person.
the restaurant job you had.
Yeah. But this one person was, I cleaned a townhouse in between moves, and the owner of the townhouse dropped me off in our neighborhood after the cleaning, and he just took a picture of me at the side of the road. He's like, because you never know. He's like, hey, you mind if I take a picture of you? I'm like, okay. He goes, because you never know, man. We're in New York City, and like in case he went back and found out that, I don't know, I took a shit in an empty closet or something. I don't know what he thought I could have done. He was there with me the entire time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you could have stole something if
It
you
was
went to
empty.
the
It was a
bathroom or
shell.
something.
It was a shell of a townhouse. There was no furniture. There's nothing. It was just all empty.
That's really strange.
And I cleaned it. And I was like, okay. And he took my picture and
So
moved on.
paranoid. What a terrible way to live.
So that's kind of how I thought. I thought maybe that's what he thought I was doing, the wood guy, as he was dumping the wood, and I'm there like filming him.
Did you say I'm from Canada? Eh?
Oh, we're
Say I'm like small town Canada. Eh?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I just let him take my picture and shame.
People do trust Canadians more. I'm just saying.
So but I felt like such a beta content cuck.
What is that?
It's the name of our episode.
Why is that? What is that?
Because like he's like a working class. He's like a man's man. He's like, he's dumping this wood that he chopped with his own hands. And here I am, just like, I may as well have been in my robe.
Yeah.
Just taking filming him.
You know what though? I have to say, there must be so many entrepreneurs because everybody thinks of content that way too. Maybe he doesn't. I
don't think a small town farmer would think of content necessarily as like Instagram and So anyway, and inevitably, what happens? I've talked about this too on the podcast. Anytime you have two men in a manual labor situation, it's like it's like a mansplain off. It's like it must be an insecurity thing.
Maybe you should invent a new term like older mansplain.
This is new. This rubbing thing. Is it to shut me up? Like be like, I want to say something. Oops.
Wow.
Sorry. Is that what it? I like it. It's nice.
Oh, okay.
It's just new. But by the way, your arm is very firm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, strong. You're strong.
Thanks.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This is the only time that Julien touches me. Is during the recording of the show.
That is not true.
Jokes.
What was I saying?
It just sounded funny, like it was the first time you've touched my arm before. Oh, your arm is quite...
Oh, no, just in that moment, it felt hard. And then when I went and I said, oh, your arm's firm, and I touched it again, it was less. What is it? Because I think it was flexed.
Why, it feels less hard when it's
I don't know.
flexed? That's
no,
weird.
it was, the first time was flexed.
Ah.
Woo.
Wow.
I totally lost my train of thought,
For people that are obsessed with content, that was...
Oh, the mansplaining. The manual labor mansplaining. It's just like when you have two guys that are in a manual labor. It's like an insecurity thing where you come in and it's like you have to show that you're not a dummy. So And so that happened here. Same thing, just as he's backing up. I'm like, I'm finding myself do it. He's backing up. I'm guiding him. I'm like, what am I doing? He knows what he's doing. Like, he doesn't need me. But it's just like you assume that role of like, I got to take control here. Come on, all right, back. He's like, yeah, I can back up this trailer. And I know he can because I stopped doing this and he got it right in. We're like in between the cars, like in a tight space. I'm like, what am I doing? And it was that thing.
Do you think you did it subconsciously?
Yes, absolutely subconsciously. I wasn't consciously.
Do you think it's not about making the other person feel small? You just don't want them to think you're small?
I think you just want to prove yourself. Yeah,
while you're like recording him.
Yeah, I know. Again, could not have been more of a beta content cuck. Anyway, so yeah, that's that.
That's you should do that as a bit in your stand-up comedy routine.
I'm taking notes. I'm just going to play this. By the way, every Thursday in French in Gatineau, we've got Les Jeudis Stand-Up. I host a comedy show every Thursday at Le Troquet at Le Vieux Hall.
So you got one tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Who's headlining?
Sinem Cara.
Oh, yeah, I've met her, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. And how are the ticket sales?
They're good. They're pretty good. They're not usually would be sold out by now, but it is November 11th, so
correct.
But we're still we're more than half sold out, so it'll be good.
Good.
It's always good, but come check that out if you
nice
are in the
too,
Ottawa
right?
in the capital region. Yeah, it's amazing. The food is great. It's a good time. We put on a good show.
Yeah, if you understand French, you guys should go.
Yes, and again, if you're just tuning in, by the way, it's $20 for a pair of tickets, so $10 ticket. But they're sold in pairs right now because of COVID protocol. It's easier to sit tables of two. And once again, just if you're just joining us, reminding you to join us after the show for the after show exclusively at patreon.com/JDShowPod.
Oh, we're actually doing it today.
Yes, we're doing it today and every day from now on. Every show is going to have an after show. We're committed to our Patreon patrons.
I love it.
What were you going to say? I cut you off about Thursdays.
Can you watch Patreon afterward? Like, can you go in?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like...
It'll be up there. It's basically unpublished YouTube videos and live. So after this, when we're done here, we'll go live on Patreon, and then that live video will stay up, and then the audio podcast will be uploaded shortly thereafter.
So if somebody's listening to this on audio only and they hear that, then they can, after they're listening to it, the audio, they can go on patreon.com and find us there. Okay.
Exactly. If you're listening on Apple Podcast, let's say, and you've already left a 5-star review, and you're like, what else can I do? Well, you can listen to the after show, available exclusively at patreon.com/JDShowPod.
I just want you to know how much we appreciate it when you do go and write a review and rate and
that makes a huge difference.
Subscribe. It's enormous. If you haven't done it, even if you've done it once, hey, why not throw another review up there if it's been a year?
By the way, I was in a situation recently that it's a new trend, and it's difficult. I will explain this. We should lay down some ground rules, unwritten societal ground rules, that if you have a newborn baby and you talk with a close friend at distance and on FaceTime, and you put the baby on FaceTime and there's people around and stuff, maximum 5-second FaceTime with a baby. Please. I beg of you, if you're a new parent and you're going to be FaceTiming with people, 5 seconds maximum on FaceTime with the baby. One of my best friends has a newborn.
Who's that?
He's well, I don't want to say.
Oh, whoops.
Just
Tell
figure
me
it
later.
out. One of my best friends has a newborn.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And I called the other day. We're on FaceTime, and he's there, and his.
Well, you have a lot of friends that have babies. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, go ahead.
One of my best friends.
No, I know who it is. I just had a blanc.
A blanc? I just had a blanc. This is bilingual episode today.
Airhead moment. Okay, go ahead.
And he's like, want to see the guy? So he puts me on FaceTime.
Want to see the guy.
With the baby, which is great, cute kid and everything. He's a newborn. He's not going to remember any of it. And but I don't know. I feel like if it was just him and the baby is fine, but his wife was there, so I don't know. It's just like feeling the pressure because everyone's just watching me FaceTime the baby, like he's holding the phone up to the baby, and I'm just like after I go, hi, that's it. Or hello. That's it. I'm done. Then I'm done. I've got nothing else. So I just kept repeating that and feeling like, all right, man. Like
I know. I know what you mean.
Take the thing away. And I'm just like, I've got this newborn on, and I'm like this. It's like a mini performance, and they're watching you. They're both watching you how you're going to FaceTime with the baby, and it's going on far, far too long.
I think they just want you to acknowledge how cute he is, because I think, and I would be the same if we were brand new parents, we'd be obsessed with our baby.
Once you say it,
I know.
Once, 4 or 5 seconds. Hi.
Oh, I know.
And then you're done. I'm done. And then he's just kept some like because he can't talk. He's literally like 4 weeks old.
Yeah.
So he's just like, the baby, I don't even think the baby can see me. Like, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm just like,
You know what though?
can
I
they
have to
see
say,
at 4 weeks?
Yes. Obviously, it took me way too long to answer.
I know.
But can I just say this? Our friend Christine is a new aunt-ish because
Yeah.
her brother and his wife had a baby. And anyway, too much info?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. What's wrong with that?
No, just
Doesn't matter. But she lives away, and because of COVID, she hadn't had a chance to go and visit the baby. And she told me that FaceTime actually helped because you know how like babies have stranger danger whenever they're around, and then they're like, oh, they're uncomfortable around people they don't know. Well, that would be really hard if you were, because you're so close with
if the
your
parent
friend, and like for you to meet anyway.
If the parent is holding the baby on FaceTime, sure, I don't know, but just like to have me with the baby on FaceTime and then they're just quiet, they're listening and watching what I'm going to do. I don't know, I just felt like, okay, let's go. It felt like an eternity.
It's such a strange time for new parents with babies. Ugh, that would be
And
very
it's like,
hard.
And the same for, and then he put me on with
really funny, though.
his partner. He put me on. He's like, so, and then same thing. And again, he's one of my best friends in the world, and I love them both dearly.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just so awkwardly socially. So he puts me on with her. So he's just holding the phone, and I'm like, "Hey, so are you sleeping?" Oh yeah, pretty good. Yeah, good. Otherwise, no, that's pretty much it. He's eating and he's sleeping, and great. I've got nothing after that.
I actually find Zoom and FaceTime, like, I don't want to do it for long periods of time, no matter who it is.
It's horrific.
It's awkward. It's exhausting. That's why people say there's Zoom fatigue, because it's not like normal social situations. You're bang on. It's like you're right there with their face. If you're in real life, you could kind of look away. You could kind of walk away a little bit, but it's like face on face. It's just too much. It's too much.
Anyway.
This is such
so if you've got
what do you call it? First world problems over here. But it's true. If you've got what?
a baby, just limit the I don't know, the FaceTime time. Whoops. I had a dream the other day that I had a booster shot. It's like your bit, like that's my dream. That's the level of my dream. You can do anything in a dream.
I know.
I have a very regular medical procedure in my dream.
You have realistic dreams all the time.
I woke up, I was like, oh, ow.
So your dreams, when people say don't talk about your dreams because it's so boring, yours are extra boring because your dreams are like just errands. And
yeah,
like
mine are
normal
so
things.
boring. It's like, don't talk about them, internalize them, keep them in there until they turn into tumors.
Okay. That went weird.
You might know.
I know.
Oh, did you just harmonize the Price is Wrong?
Zing da ding ding.
Oof.
What? You don't like that?
No. Because I know that we've got nothing. We were just like, when it's like zing ding ding ding.
Why? That's not true. I'm adding color.
Right.
How much time are we into the show right now? I should have checked.
We are 25 minutes in.
Because I want to do the daily dose.
Oh, yeah?
And
Okay,
we have
great.
to end at 50 minutes, right?
Oh, and we've got an unboxing.
Oh, do we have to do the unboxing? We're doing that on the
I
not on
guess.
Patreon.
We'll save. I've got a few topics here.
Why don't you save that for Patreon?
We'll save for Patreon.
Because we've got only 24 minutes now left.
Okay, so you're gonna do a daily dose. I don't know if I didn't. I don't know. Oops.
Julien Dionne.
I don't know if you were doing one today.
I sure am.
Good.
I'm prepped.
Oof, I haven't. I don't know where the jingles are.
That's okay. We can even go jingleless if you want. Ooh,
No
crazy.
chance.
Daily dose, daily dose. Get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, daily dose. All your news from coast to All coast. the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
Yeah, that's me, buddy. Here's your daily dose for Wednesday, November 10th. Thank you so much. So Ontario is pausing its next step of reopening plan as the COVID cases go up. Is this ever
What
going
the fuck are we
to
talking about?
end?
Is this really real?
I know. It's messed up.
Is this really what we're talking about?
Why? I know. How is it
Talking
possible?
about closing things because cases are going up?
No. They're just not going to the next level, which
Okay, well,
I don't think it's going to change that much. It says on November 15th, capacity limits were supposed to be lifted in remaining high-risk settings where proof of vaccination is required. So it's kind of interesting. Listen to this. That step has been delayed for at least 28 days. These higher risk settings include food or drink establishments with dance facilities, such as nightclubs and wedding receptions in meeting event spaces where there's dancing, strip clubs and sex clubs and bathhouses. Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that like sex clubs and bathhouses were like acknowledged by the government. Like I didn't know that was something that was like policed or like regulated.
Reality?
Did you know that?
What?
Like our bathhouses just like, oh, it's
No common knowledge?
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, there you go.
What is a bathhouse? Is it like full of bathtubs and you sit in the bath?
Why is it called bathhouse?
I think that's what it is. A bunch of bathtubs.
I don't think so.
And or see someone comes and washes you and then they jerk you.
No.
They wash you to completion. No?
No. In
I don't
Canada.
know.
What is a bathhouse in Canada? Let's see.
Are there baths in a bathhouse?
I think
Is it even a house? Or is it just an apartment building?
It's no hard task to find gay bathhouses in Toronto.
Is it always gay?
I think.
Why don't we call it... There's no baths or houses. Why don't we call it what it really is? Hand job apartment building.
Okay, so it says there's an article here. I went to a bathhouse to
Hand
figure
ski
out
above the pizza parlor. Go ahead.
why bathhouses still exist. The naked man sitting across from me was slick black hair, blah blah blah. Okay, let's get
What
to
is
it.
this, a column?
Yes, it
Like a
is
blog?
actually. It is. So it says here, I'm nude sitting in a men's only public sauna in downtown Vancouver.
So there's saunas.
I guess.
Why would you want to get some action in a sauna? That's
Too
a
hot.
stroke waiting to happen.
Trying not to pass out from the extreme
No pun
heat.
intended.
What?
Stroke waiting to happen.
Oh my God.
Double stroke.
In the hazy room are a handful of relaxed dudes, an old tattooed man. Anyway.
All right,
I don't
no,
know if
that's
we need to,
garbage.
this is too
What
involved.
do we? I just want facts. I don't need to know someone's in a sauna. It was
Okay.
a wintry afternoon in Vancouver's West End. I found myself in a sauna in a bathhouse.
In the bathhouse. A gay bathhouse, also known as a gay sauna. There you go.
All right.
Or a gay steam bath. It's a commercial space for men to have sex with other men. In gay slang, a bathhouse may be called just the baths or the sauna or the tubs.
A steam room I can see because you can't see anything in there, so you don't know what's going on. All of a sudden you feel a warm clamp.
Clamp?
I don't know. You could just imagine it's anything. You know what I mean?
I guess.
But in a bathtub or a sauna with another grown man, there's no imagining anything. It's all there. Steam rooms, like, all right. All right, whatever. I'm just trying to...
In general, a gay bath is used for having sexual activity rather than only bathing. I think we got that message. Not all men who visit a bathhouse are gay. Some are bisexual.
Okay, so there's no hetero bathhouses. Cisgendered bathhouses.
Occasionally, they'll have a women-only night.
Steam room scissor nights. Steam room scissor Saturdays. What?
You made it sound like it's Wing Wednesday.
Yeah, you got it.
The point?
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go.
Your comic sensibilities are still there. Sensibilities, I said that weird.
Sensibilities.
All right.
Anyways, okay, so next story. I found this interesting. Do you know the leader of the Green Party is resigning?
I did not know that, no.
So
I know there's
she
been a
was
lot of
very-
turmoil in the party for a while.
she's very outspoken. She said her name is Anna-Mee Paul, and she says she's officially sent in her notice to the Green Party. She said that in a tweet.
Would she send it to herself?
I know.
You're the leader of the party.
She said she will also end her membership with the party. Wow. She said it was an honor to work for the people of Canada, and I look forward to serving in new ways. She said on September 27th, the embattled leader announced that she started the process of withdrawing from the role, calling her less than a year at the helm of the party the worst period in her life. She really let it out
Yeah,
here.
she's been very outspoken about.
Yeah.
It's been very negative. Lots of turmoil in the Green Party of Canada.
She failed to win her Toronto Centre riding for the third time in September's federal election. I guess in 2021, just 398,775 Canadians voted Green. The party secured well over 1 million votes in 2019, so that's a big decline. But she says she's the first Black and Jewish woman to be elected leader of a major political party in Canada. That's huge.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
She said in September that while she was happy to break the glass ceiling, it wasn't without its fair share of personal distress. She said, when I was elected and put in this role, I was breaking a glass ceiling. What I didn't realize at the time was that I was breaking glass ceiling that was going to fall on my head and leave a lot of shards of glass. You know, you get the point. So anyway, she said it was really, really hard. And, but she, you know what I liked that she said?
What's that?
She said she didn't want to back down from the debate, for instance. She said when I arrived at that debate stage, which was that English language this year's leaders debate, she said I was really, really, I was going to read exactly what she wrote, but I'm not going to. But it was really, really hard, and she was in a bad place because of how hard it was, what was going on. She said I was determined to be there so that the next time someone like me thinks of running and wonders if it's possible to be on that stage, they will know that it is possible to do that, which I thought that was really good. You know, she did that for the future of people that are underrepresented in politics. So I thought that was really good. And that must have been really hard. Like if you're having a hard time. And I also think that like anytime you're the first of anything, any group,
Yeah.
no matter how well you do, you know, humans take forever to change.
Right.
Their perception and what they accept to be okay. So good for her. Really good news for you. Prince Harry's in the news again, your favorite.
Oh, God, what's up now?
Did you know he's a champion against the onslaught of false information online?
Yeah,
Do you
I
like
did.
him more? No?
No, I don't dislike him. I just don't care. This obsession with the royals, I can't care. I don't dislike or like.
You're just nothing.
Yep.
Neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier this year, he joined the U.S. think tank Aspen Institute, looking into misinformation in the media. He says he's experienced a lot of misinformation in the media firsthand, people reporting on things that are not true. So, and so is his wife. Here's an example. Said more than 70% of the hate speech directed at his wife, Meghan, could be traced to fewer than 50 accounts. So like that's just one aspect of it that has directly affected his life. But look at all the, you know, conspiracy theories and false stories that are going around about the vaccine and about COVID and everything.
Yeah.
It boils down to just a few, not many accounts. This is a cool story.
Go ahead.
An Alabama boy who weighed less than a pound. Do you understand?
That's crazy.
Think of a pound of butter.
Less than.
Yeah, less than a pound at birth is the first ever that small to ever survive in history.
Wow.
Yeah. The mother was 21 weeks pregnant. So that is just 1 week over half. So you're 40 weeks pregnant usually.
Dumb question. Is that an easy birth?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Or just like, oh, like you sneeze and you're like,
I can't
hold
believe
on.
You're going down there. Down that road.
Hold on, is there a wet mouse in my undies?
Mouse?
I don't know. Just trying to think of something under a pound.
Think of how small.
Yeah.
That is incredibly like our cat is 8 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Think of how small.
And that was no easy delivery.
That was really hard. Curtis Means is his name. He weighed 14.8 ounces. 420 grams and 454 grams is a pound. He's now 16 months old and is healthy. He was discharged after 275 days in the hospital.
How big is he now?
I don't
Does
know.
it say?
There's a
At
picture of
16
him. I
months?
should have sent it to you. He still needs a feeding tube and supplemental oxygen because he's so premature, but he's alive and he's fighting for his life. He had a twin that died at birth, but he survived, and he's, imagine setting a record. Think of how long they've been keeping records of births, and he's survived it. I mean, he's the smallest to ever survive. Obviously, that has a lot to do with medical ability, right? An Ottawa couple, this is interesting, were fined $4,500 for refusing to wear a mask at a Quebec coffee shop. And you know where that coffee shop was? Chelsea.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a coffee shop called Biscotti. I've been there before. It's a really nice coffee shop. I've been there with your mom. The guy was aggressive toward the manager.
$4,500?
Yeah. And the guy was really aggressive toward the manager, and the lady was recording it on her phone. The classic.
I am sick of the masks.
Let me guess. Her name is Karen. You fuck off. Do it.
I want the manager.
Wait, I wanted the other one.
You fuck off.
Because I just did it, the impression. So the manager called 911, and the police found the couple in their car, pulled them over, and gave them a ticket for $4,500.
Wow.
You know, if I was that couple, I'd lie about who they... Were you that couple? Did you just go to Biscotti? No?
Yeah.
Why?
No,
Like,
I love
just tell me the
masks.
Story. Yeah. Tim Hortons is teaming up with Justin Bieber to launch Timbit flavors called Tim Biebs.
Oh, my God.
I know. Did you know? Have you heard this?
No. What's it going to be?
They apparently Tim Hortons in the United States is not doing that great, so they desperately need to appeal to a younger demographic, to Gen Zs,
Tim Biebs,
and younger millennials.
Well, if the coffee didn't taste like street runoff.
I know they say that some people love it though. They're obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Many people are obsessed with it, including the Biebs.
I used to, and then I had what coffee's supposed to.
Then you grew
taste
buds.
Yeah.
So they need that help because they say, this is what they say. Tim Hortons is saying the reason they're not doing well in the U.S. is because they have stiff competition with, they're competing with Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. Tim's, I hate to break it to you, but you are not competing with Starbucks on any level.
Or Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is way better.
Nah.
I think.
It's okay.
I think so.
It's watery though, coffee
True.
as well. Like you get a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, it's like this is warm milk.
I actually like a double at Tim's, but you realize how gross it is when you have it black, and
Yeah.
it tastes like cigarettes and.
Yeah, a double is
Garbage
so
juice.
sweet though. You can drink a double.
Yeah, that's it. It's like a treat. It's so sweet and
Creamy.
cream.
It's like dessert. To me, I feel like you don't really, I've said this a million times, but you don't really like coffee. If you're having a double at Tim Hortons, that's not coffee. That sounds snobby. But
Double is not too bad, but maybe a triple or anything above.
That's
Double
really
is
bad.
common. It's like that's got to be the most common coffee at
I
Tim
know,
Hortons.
but that's
large double.
so, you barely taste coffee at that point. They use like
But that
18%
is the
cream.
most common, I'm sure.
Yeah, it probably is.
It is good. A double. Now I take
With a
all of it
Boston
back.
cream donut?
But it's instant heartburn, instant
Yeah.
acid reflux. Oh yeah, I take one bite of a Boston cream. I'm like, "Boof, boof, boof." And then I have a Tim Hortons coffee, and yeah.
Why is it so good though? Why is stuff that's bad for us so good? Please answer that question for me. Please.
9 minutes left, and we'll be switching over to the after show Available at patreon.com/JD Show. So go ahead, Jenny.
Okay, I'm just about finished the story, and I'm almost done the Daily Dose.
All right.
But I can't leave you hanging on this. In 2019, Tim Hortons teamed up with Shawn Mendes. Did you know he's also Canadian? It's from...
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's from Canada. I guess Justin Bieber is a huge fan of Tim Hortons, and he says that Tim Hortons collaboration has always been a dream of his. He grew up with Tim Hortons, grew up on it. I know. And I think of all the things he's done. And
I know.
He's like,
and
finally, I get to collaborate with Tim Hortons. He says it's always been close to my heart. And they did mention in the article that he hasn't been able to tour for a couple of years, but there's no way he needs the money. He's going to be doing TV.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how much Justin Bieber's worth?
I know, but
hundreds
people
of millions.
lose a lot of their money, though.
No, not
I
him.
know,
No,
I
no,
know,
not him.
I know, but people do lose their money.
But he's still making money. It's not like
No, I
he just
understand.
made his money.
I get it.
Like
We're on the same
every year he
team
makes
here.
like his net worth is estimated at $285 million, and
Oh,
he
yeah,
makes
I know,
his
I know.
salary every year is about $80 million.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just because you said it with a grain of doubt. Like I don't think he would need the money. It's like he's not even.
Well, I know. No, I said it.
Conversation.
I know. I said it kind of like
Tongue in cheeky.
yes, but he's
Yeah.
going to be doing some TV commercials, so watch for that. He's got the Tim Biebs, like I mentioned earlier. They would the way they developed the flavors with him is they would send him samples, and he was very brutally honest about what he liked and what he did not like.
Brutal. If there's one
So-
thing about the Biebs, you better believe he's going to be brutal.
So the flavors, do you want to hear the flavors of the Tim Biebs?
Go ahead.
They're coming out. Chocolate white fudge. Sour cream chocolate chip. That sounds good, actually. And birthday cake waffle.
Say that again. Chocolate white fudge.
Yeah. Sour cream chocolate chip. And birthday cake waffle.
All right.
It's coming out end of November. You know what it makes me want when I hear that?
Go ahead.
Can you guess what it makes me want to do?
Eat
Go on a road trip.
donut. Oh, yeah.
Go on a road trip and get some. You know, when back in the day, I'd go in and I'd come back with a little package of Timbits. And we'd
It
have
is
some
fun, Tim Hortons, because they're everywhere.
And Timbits are fun.
And small, they're everywhere. So you'd be in a small town somewhere doing a gig. You wake up in the morning, you go to Tim's, have brekkie. That smell, they all smell the same. Yeah, take it back. It's a Canadian institution. What do you want? What do you want from me?
Ken on YouTube says, Tim Bieb, disgusting. You won't find me buying that shit. And he said he could sneeze in a baggie and sell it for $1 million. Yuck. That's your daily dose for today.
Okay, all right. What was the
Daily Dose. Daily Dose.
Come on.
Get the news from coast to coast. Daily Dose.
Go ahead.
Daily Dose. All your news from coast to
All the
coast.
news and headlines from Jen Grant.
So not into the dancing. Itchy nose, both of us.
Yeah, me too. Is it dusty in here, maybe?
Maybe, or maybe not. We'll never know.
That was so weird.
What Oof.
St. Patrick's Day.
The selections of the songs recently have been all like too, what do you call it, novelty.
You
know what I mean?
Sure
It's
do.
Irish summer. Oh, the Irish summer. Oh, this is called the procrastinator. Very apropos. Because I myself am a procrastinator. I am afflicted with the ailment of procrastination. That's when you put things off. It's when you take control of your time. Oh, no, it's not. I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Jules, I have a question.
Oh, you have a question? Go ahead.
No, I want to sing it.
Oh,
Just pick one and let's roll with it.
all right.
Enough of
Okay,
this
fine.
farting
Okay, go
around.
ahead.
I have a question for you.
ahead,
with
pretty mama.
anybody, what product would it be?
What are you talking about?
Well, Justin Bieber.
Oh, right, the Tim.
Did a
Okay,
collab
right.
with Tim Hortons, and I was wondering if I did the same, what would it be called? It's not Timbits, but Timnifers.
Timnifers.
Or Tim Grants. And that's just a different Tim. There's Tim Hortons, Tim Grant. They're like, I'm confused. Is it Tim Hortons or Tim Grant? What would you do? Collaborator-wise?
I would.
It's really hard to sing, so who cares? Just keep going.
I would have probably some sort of. I don't know. My name is hard to make into.
It doesn't have to be Tim Hortons.
Then it would have to be. No, I'm not. I'm not inspired. I'm so sorry.
You have good improv. Yes, and.
No.
Thanks.
That's no but. I'm no butting it.
Hey.
You were great. I just. All right. Fuck it.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Oh my God.
Go to. Are you okay? You all right? You all right?
I'm not even answering that. It makes zero sense why you're asking me that.
By the way.
Are you in meltdown or?
Yeah, a little mini meltdown. All right, let me find one that we can do.
Oh boy, you need to commit. You know what? There needs to be a new rule. The most you can try out are 3.
All right, this will be the last one. It's coming up right here. Are you ready? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the thing, I love you and your baby. All right, come on. I'm very happy for you and your new little family.
Cute.
And when we talk on FaceTime, all right. Here's an unwritten rule when it comes to the baby. 2, 3, give it a maximum of 5 seconds. FaceTime, 'cause after I've got nothing left, and I feel the pressure building.
I love so much spending time with your infants.
Love 'em.
But one thing I can't do for long, I just can't. Look at a screen with that face. It's really embarrassing doing my voices for the screen. I don't know if you're screenshotting my face right now.
My baby voice is embarrassing.
I can just do it real quick, and there's a lot of other people around, and it's in real life. But when I'm on a screen, I feel very vulnerable.
My very baby voice is embarrassing. I feel like I'm on the spotlight and I panic. And every second turns into eternity when I'm FaceTiming your baby.
I know, like, what are you supposed to say?
Thank you very much. This has been Don't FaceTime your baby for more than 5 seconds. Oh my God. What are we doing? All right, let's
Well, I
switch
think
over
we're
to
done.
Patreon. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much for listening. This has been episode 439. And we're going to switch over right now to...
Can you explain to people right now how you Patreon, what it is? Really quick, because a lot of people don't know.
Most people, a lot of people don't know. You're right. It's a membership. It's a paywall, basically. It's for content providers and creators. And you can go on there, you subscribe to your favorite content creator, and there's different tiers of memberships, and you get exclusive VIP content.
Tell them how inexpensive
available
it is.
nowhere else. For the video, live stream and video after show episodes is $8 a month, and for the audio only podcast is $5 a month. It's all right there. Go to patreon.com/JDShowPod. We'll be over at the... we're going to switch over now. Thank you for
subscribing. Unboxing.
Oh, yeah, we ran out of time. We'll do... You know what? I was figuring we'll do the boxing as a standalone video.
Okay.
After this.
Okay.
We'll pre-record it, so we won't do it live.
Okay, perfect.
Right after the episode, after the after show.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and unbox it.
Okay, great.
We'll go from there. Okay, we'll see you at the after show. And we'll see you next Monday for the cheapskates that don't want to subscribe to Patreon. We'll see you Monday, and until then, watch your head.
Bye, everyone.
See ya on Patreon.
Walking backwards down the street. The landing is bitter, but the falling is oh so sweet. It's just a waste of time.
No, go ahead. I'll meet you on Patreon.
It's just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time.